When your dog suddenly develops an upset stomach, starts obsessively scratching their skin, or paces around the living room with unexplained anxiety, what is your first instinct? For most of us, it is a panicked rush to buy expensive, heavily processed canine supplements or medications. We have been strictly conditioned by the rule that human food is dangerous for dogs, making us absolutely terrified to share anything from our own kitchens. But what if this widespread fear is actually causing more harm than good? What if, by strictly avoiding all human foods, you are accidentally depriving your dog of the most powerful, natural remedies available to them? Behind the closed doors of your refrigerator and pantry hide ordinary ingredients that hold incredible healing properties for your dog's physical and mental well-being. These are not just tasty treats, they are scientifically backed solutions that can completely transform your dog's health. When you see your dog acting restless, lethargic, or dealing with chronic discomfort, your natural reaction as a loving owner is to worry. We have been taught for years to strictly separate dog food from human food. While it is absolutely true that certain spices, sugars, and toxic ingredients have no place in your dog's bowl, painting all human food with the same negative brush is a massive mistake. By doing so, we are completely overlooking some of nature's most effective, accessible remedies. In this video, we are going to dive into veterinary research and canine nutrition to reveal 7 incredible human foods that act as natural medicine for your dog. We will explain exactly how each ingredient targets specific physical issues and psychological stressors, helping your dog feel safe, calm, and pain-free. So before you spend another dollar on an expensive supplement, let's explore what is already sitting in your kitchen. Let's start with a vibrant superfood that acts as an instant reset button for one of the most common and distressing issues your dog will ever face. Number 1, pumpkin. The digestive reset button. Have you ever noticed your dog pacing around the yard, whining softly, or struggling to use the bathroom? When a dog experiences diarrhea or constipation, they are not just physically uncomfortable, they feel vulnerable and anxious, because in the wild, a sick animal is a target. Those sudden stomach cramps actually trigger a deep psychological stress response in your dog's brain, making them feel incredibly insecure in their own body. This is where plain, pured pumpkin comes in as a miraculous instant intervention that veterinary nutritionists consistently recommend. It is packed with soluble fiber, a specific compound that acts exactly like a sponge, absorbing excess water to stop diarrhea while simultaneously stimulating healthy bowel movements to relieve painful constipation. By targeting the root of the physical issue, pumpkin works rapidly to coat and soothe their inflamed digestive tract. By adding just 1 or 2 tablespoons of pure, unsweetened pumpkin to their bowl, you are offering them far more than a simple meal add-in. You are not just fixing a stomachache, you are actively taking away their hidden pain and instantly restoring their sense of safety and comfort. Number 2. Plain Greek yogurt, the anxiety reducer. If your dog is constantly licking their paws, showing signs of severe separation anxiety, or just seems generally stressed for no obvious reason, the problem might actually be hiding deep in their gut. Recent canine studies focusing on the gut-brain axis have revealed a fascinating biological connection. Your dog's emotional state and daily mood are heavily influenced by the health of their intestinal microbiome. When their digestive flora is out of balance, their brain physically struggles to produce serotonin, which is the exact hormone responsible for making them feel happy, secure, and relaxed. Plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt is a powerhouse of natural probiotics, and feeding them a small spoonful introduces beneficial bacteria that directly repair this crucial gut-brain connection. You are essentially offering them a natural, edible stress relief mechanism from the inside out, helping to stabilize their mood without relying on heavy medications. Just remember, the yogurt must be completely plain, as artificial sweeteners, especially xylitol, are highly toxic and fatal to dogs. Before we move on to a food that acts as natural armor for your dog's itchy skin, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And you will want to stick around until the end of the video, because ingredient number 7 is a tiny everyday fruit scientifically proven to protect senior dogs from memory loss and cognitive decline. something you definitely do not want to miss. Number 3. Bone broth, the energy and joint restorer. There are few things more heartbreaking than watching a senior dog struggle to stand up after a nap, or seeing a sick dog completely refuse to touch their absolute favorite food. When a dog loses their appetite, it is a clear, alarming sign that they are feeling physically depleted and emotionally defeated. During these difficult times, bone broth is one of the most powerful, restorative liquids you can possibly offer them to bring them back to life. Slowly simmering bones releases a massive amount of natural collagen, glucosamine, and chondroitin, the exact nutrients strictly required for repairing stiff, aching joints and reducing inflammation in aging bodies. But beyond the incredible physical benefits, warm bone broth works a psychological miracle through your dog's highly sensitive nose. The rich, warm, meaty aroma directly stimulates the olfactory receptors in their brain, triggering an instinctual, primal desire to eat even when they feel terrible. It acts as a comforting bowl of vitality that sends a powerful signal to their brain, telling them it is safe to eat and time to recover. Always make sure to prepare it yourself at home to ensure it is perfectly safe. Carefully skim off the heavy fat, and never ever include onions or garlic, which are highly toxic to your dog's system. Number 4, coconut oil, the skin and coat shield. Watching your dog frantically scratch, bite at their paws, or suffer from dry, flaky skin is incredibly frustrating for both of you. This constant itchiness disrupts their sleep and leaves them feeling physically agitated and chronically stressed out. This is where a tiny amount of pure, unrefined coconut oil can feel like magic. It is packed with lauric acid, which possesses powerful natural antibacterial and antifungal properties that work directly to neutralize yeast and soothe severe skin inflammation. By gently massaging a thin layer onto their irritated skin, or adding just a quarter teaspoon to their meals, you are providing instant physical relief. You are not just stopping the scratching, you are giving them back the gift of peaceful, uninterrupted sleep. Number 5, carrots, the natural stress reliever. If your dog has a habit of destroying your shoes, aggressively chewing on furniture, or pacing when they feel bored, they are actually trying to self-soothe. Chewing is a deeply ingrained canine instinct used to release pent-up nervous energy and alleviate daily anxiety. Instead of punishing them, you can naturally redirect this instinct with a simple, frozen whole carrot. Scientific studies on canine behavior show that the repetitive, mechanical act of gnawing releases endorphins in your dog's brain, actively lowering their heart rate and inducing a state of calm. Offering a frozen carrot provides a safe, low-calorie outlet for their stress, while simultaneously acting as a natural toothbrush to scrape away plaque. Just remember to always supervise their chew sessions to ensure they do not swallow large, hazardous chunks. Number 6, oatmeal, the gentle soother for sensitivities. When a dog suffers from severe environmental allergies or adverse reactions to wheat, their skin often breaks out in painful red rashes. This constant burning sensation makes it impossible for them to relax, turning their own body into a source of distress and discomfort. Plain oatmeal is a legendary, scientifically proven remedy for sensitive skin due to its high concentration of avenanthramides. These are powerful antioxidants that actively reduce swelling and redness, wrapping their irritated skin in a protective, calming layer, whether served warmly in their bowl or used as a soothing bath soak. Feeding them thoroughly cooked plain oatmeal, made only with water, never milk, helps stabilize their digestion and soothes internal inflammation. It is a gentle, comforting embrace that eases the silent physical pain they simply cannot verbally communicate to you. Number 7, blueberries, the brain and memory protector. One of the hardest parts of loving a dog is watching them age, especially when they start staring blankly at walls, pacing at night, or suddenly forgetting their basic training. These heartbreaking behavioral changes are often the early signs of canine cognitive dysfunction, which is essentially the dog version of dementia. However, a groundbreaking 2006 veterinary study discovered that feeding senior dogs a diet rich in antioxidants can actively slow down this neurological decline. Blueberries are absolute superfoods, packed with protective compounds that cross the blood-brain barrier to fight off the cellular damage responsible for memory loss and confusion. By tossing them just 2 or 3 fresh blueberries a day as a training reward, you are building a biological shield around their mind. You are giving them the neurological support they need to stay sharp, recognize your face, and hold on to the precious memories you have built together for as long as possible. Loving your dog does not mean you have to spend a fortune on heavily marketed, artificial supplements every time they face a minor health issue. True care often lies in understanding their biological needs and turning to the pure, healing ingredients that nature has already provided us. From soothing an anxious gut with plain yogurt to protecting a senior dog's fading memories with blueberries, the food in your kitchen holds immense power. When you use these remedies correctly, you are not just feeding your dog. You are actively healing them and deepening the unspoken bond of trust between you. So, the next time you open your fridge, which of these natural superfoods will you choose to support your best friend? Let me know your dog's favorite healthy human snack in the comments below, and do not forget to subscribe for more deep dives into your dog's mind and body.